Menopause, weight loss drugs, and natural alternatives. Part 2, food variety is another natural prescription. Color isn't decoration, it's data. Red foods like tomatoes and strawberries supply lycopene that protects arteries. Orange and yellow provide carotenoids for skin and vision. Greens flood your liver with chlorophyll, your intestines with magnesium. Purples, berries, cabbage, grapes, feed the brain with anthocyanins. When your grocery basket looks like a rainbow, your metabolic panel looks like renewal. And darling, let's not ignore pleasure. Stress-driven eating isn't gluttony. It's the body begging for dopamine. Instead of shaming yourself, diversify pleasure sources. Music, sunlight, laughter, affection, they all release dopamine too. When joy returns, sugar loses its throne. Many ask me, Theresa, can I do both, the injection and the lifestyle? Of course you can, but know what each provides. The drug may suppress appetite, giving you room to build habits. The habits maintain the outcome once you stop. It's like training wheels. They help you ride, but you still have to pedal. Use the medication window to rebuild muscle, practice mindful eating, and fix sleep. That way, when you come off, your metabolism isn't confused. For those seeking natural boosters, certain nutrients deserve attention. Magnesium glycinate calms cortisol and improves sleep. Omega-3 fats from fish or flaxseed lower inflammation that blocks fat burn. Vitamin D and calcium together preserve muscle and bone, which indirectly sustain metabolism. Green tea catechins, cinnamon, and chromium support insulin sensitivity, but they're assistants, not protagonists. Remember, appetite suppression isn't the same as nourishment. Some women on GLP-1 drugs stop craving food so completely they skip essential nutrients. Hair thinning, dizziness, and fatigue follow. Your body still needs fuel even when the brain says not hungry. If you ever use such therapy, schedule balanced meals anyway. Think of food as information, not indulgence. Let's also acknowledge the emotional side of midlife weight. Society told women their worth was tied to size long before menopause. Then the scale fluctuates and panic whispers failure. But your value never changed, only your chemistry did. The goal now is vitality, not vanity. Strong bones, steady mood, clear mind, these are the real metrics. When you pursue those, the mirror catches up on its own time. If you crave a measurable system, track energy instead of pounds. Rate your sleep, digestion, and mood on a simple 1 to 5 scale each day. Patterns reveal faster than numbers. When hydration and movement improve, you'll see higher scores long before clothing sizes shift. That's motivation that lasts. Let's talk about metabolism myths. The biggest, that it dies with age. In truth, basal metabolic rate declines mostly due to muscle loss and lifestyle, not age itself. Rebuild muscle, rehydrate cells, and your metabolism revives. Another myth, eating late causes weight gain. What matters more is total intake and circadian rhythm. If dinner is light, balanced, and eaten calmly, your body digests it fine. Stressful snacking, however, spikes cortisol regardless of hour. Stress is the invisible appetite driver. Chronic tension elevates cortisol, which increases cravings for sugar and salt. Ironically, these foods temporarily lower cortisol, creating a loop. Breaking it requires non-food relief, breathing, stretching, journaling, or simply stepping outside. Every time you soothe without snacks, you teach your brain a new script. Hormonal shifts also change where fat settles. The belly becomes storage central because visceral fat contains more cortisol receptors. But visceral fat is also metabolically active. It responds quickest when cortisol drops. So each act of relaxation literally signals your waistline to soften. Meditation and sleep are slimming tools hiding in plain sight. Let's imagine a natural plan built for modern life. Morning begins with hydration, warm water with lemon and sea salt, then movement, stretching, sunlight, maybe a walk, breakfast, protein and color like eggs with spinach or a smoothie with Greek yogurt, berries and chia. Mid-morning hydration again, lunch, half greens, quarter protein, quarter smart carbs. Afternoon, fruit and nuts, tea, 5 minutes of breathing. Dinner, light soup or grilled fish with vegetables. Evening, magnesium drink, gratitude, early bedtime. Simple, cyclical, repeatable. No calorie counting, no panic, just rhythm. Compare that to the medication path. Scheduled injections, reduced appetite, possible nausea, and costs. For some women, it's worth it. For others, it feels like outsourcing intuition. The choice isn't moral, it's personal. What matters is consciousness. Whether you use a needle or a fork, do it with awareness. Ask daily, am I nourishing or numbing? Am I respecting or reacting?